We know that 2024 is going to be a great year for the Mattel Disney Cars diecast mainline. How do we know this, you ask? Well, so many of the singles have already been revealed through random sources like that weird website PriceCat. We know we're getting new characters in Jessica Carville, Jason Roedke, Tony Motorfelt, Chris Freeman. I made shorts on all these reveals. We're also getting a new Expanded Universe series on top of new Glow Racers with the GRCs, Francesco, McQueen, and more to come. Like, we know it's going to be a good year because we're only 2 months in and so much of it has already been revealed and there's more to come, right? So I'm confident that we're going to look back on 2024 favorably, but this case, I'm not so sure we will. We might look back on this case quite unfavorably. Of course, we're going to go through it. We're going to take a look. We're going to make some conclusions and some deductions. And yeah, guys, welcome to the 2024 Singles Case After Reveal, scheduled for none other than April Fool's Day, April 1st. That date always makes me nervous, so hopefully it comes out a little sooner. Let's take a look here. Case E, scheduled for March 1st, not out yet, but Case D, scheduled for today. February 1st came out a couple weeks ago, so we're ahead of schedule as it stands, as long as Case E comes out before March 1st. If you intend on resharing these contents elsewhere, please refer back to this video. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks in advance. However, yeah, these contents, oh man, these contents. We're going to start with 2 Road Trip Lightning McQueens, the variant that they introduced in 2023. We have one Kori Turbowitz. This is her second release in 4 years, the last one being in 2021. So this is not her first rodeo from Thailand. Then we have the Zeen Racing Tractor. Really good inclusion here in the sense that he was in Case A, but not in the half version of Case A. Now, I know we don't go over the half case contents during these reveal videos, but as some of you probably know, after about a week or so, I update the description of these videos with the full case list, not only for the full case, but also the Walmart, the half cases. So definitely come back here so you can check that out. I just don't have time to add that right now, but I will in a few days, most definitely. And hopefully the Zeen Tractor is in the half case because it wasn't in the half case of Case A. Mallory Carhut is also back. Not happy to see her. There have just been so many. I mean, dating back to last year, she was in several cases, and now she's already been in several yet again. Just a lot, even though she is a new release, a new model, really cool. But we know what happens when you oversaturate even new releases. They begin to pegworm. We have one Chick Hicks in this case. Nothing new there. Here we have 2 of Aiken Axler, the Nitroade racer from Cars 1, a classic dating back to 2006. Can't wait to do a little then and now picture showing the 2006 Desert card and now the 2024 Racing Red Volume 3. Man, that just feels weird to say, the fact that same cars being released 18 years apart. It's just so cool. I love this. I think 2 is great. I think this car is going to sell. Again, not his first release from Thailand, but it's first time being released in any of the Red Riders sagas. So that means, yeah, he was released with Kori Turbowitz in 2021. Then we have one Eric Breaker again, the Synergy Next Gen. Nothing too crazy there, although he has been quite popular so far this year. We have one Fillmore. Nothing too crazy there. We have one Tumbleweed Lightning McQueen. So yeah, a couple repeats from Case B. They've been in multiple cases this year. Certainly nothing I would call home about. Then we have one Rust-eze Lightning McQueen, the Cars 3 early version of him. And we have one Rust-eze Cruz Ramirez on top of that. So a lot of Rust-eze action in this case. Another Piston Cup racer. So a lot of Piston Cup action in this case. Kevin Racing Tire, the Shifty Drug Cars 1 racer. Now, of course, Shifty Drug doesn't continue on, so it's the only canon Shifty Drug racer, unless you include William Byrev, the NASCAR one that they did a couple years ago. He's been in a lot of cases so far, even though he's a nice inclusion. I think a lot of people will like him and buy him up because the 2019 version was very rare. It's going to get to the point where there's just too many, right? Then we have one Holly Shiftwell. That one's been released a bunch. We got her last year, and now we're getting her again here. So kind of a lot. Then we have one green Ramone, or Ramone Green, or as they're just calling it, Ramone on the package, I believe. This is actually, if you guys want to know the actual name, I will tell it to you. Mattel won't. I will. Don't worry, I got you. Artist Ramone. They released this one first in 2015, I believe, or was it 2016? I think it might have actually been 2016 in that like 95 Wheel Well Motel series, whatever it was. I think Otis was in there as well. It was either like 95 returns. Yeah, Wheel Well Motel was the one they did in like 2013 when they released Body Shop Ramone, which is this version, just with the paint gun, right? So very similar, pretty similar expression, but this is the version they've done now, and they just did him actually in 2022. So I really, again, I'm not too enthused about this. The package looks almost the same, except now that white part of the blister is red, or the white part of the package is red behind the blister. But nonetheless, it is a new packaging variant. One Adam Rodriguez, the fire truck from Cars on the Road, the Trucks episode. I'm going to take it. I think that's a good release for sure. He has been in a lot of cases now, but still very popular, and hopefully he doesn't release or get to that point where he's like Mallory Carhart or Maypill or Derev, a new release that just comes to the point of oversaturation. We have one Manny Flywheel of the N2 Ocola race car. Man, lots of Piston Cup racers, lots of classics in this case. You have Eric Breaker, but everyone else is a original, an OG, as they say. Then we have one Mater. This one will have the working tow hook. We have one Dirt Track Fabulous Hudson Hornet. These always sell. They've included them a lot, and they have always sold, so I have no qualms there. And we have two Lightning McQueen. I feel like I haven't said Lightning McQueen that much in this case. That's actually crazy. We only have, oh, wow, never mind. There are 6 after all. 2 Road Trip, 1 Tumbleweed, 1 Rust-eze, and 2 of the Cars 1 version. So they were just all spread out. So I kind of thought that there weren't as many as there actually are. So if you guys have been counting, that is 22 cars, leaving only 2 more. So yeah, if you saw the thumbnail, you're probably spoiled. There isn't a new release in this case. DJ with Flames, there are 2 of him to conclude the case. This is a new Thailand variant though, and so technically it's the only new thing in this case. While there are no new releases, no new characters or variants, this is, well, variation, whatever you want to call it. You guys know what I'm saying. It's not like there's a Lightning McQueen Deputy Hazard with slime in this case. It's just a new Thailand variant. First time for DJ with Flames to be made in Thailand. He's been released a couple times from China starting in 2013. I think a lot of people will be happy with this. Like, even if he didn't come with the flames, I think a lot of people would be very happy. I mean, the tuners are always super popular. We know they're doing all 4 this year with the flames. Although this is the first one to actually come out. It's kind of crazy. We're like a third of the way through the year, and we haven't gotten any of them yet. Now, Wingo with Flames is in Case E, so he's actually the second one, but we haven't gotten either of them physically yet. But yeah, guys, that will do it for the case. Yeah, it's kind of like a what the hell moment because, like I said, a lot of people were expecting that Tony Freitman, Tony Motorfeld, Chris Freitman to be in this case because they were revealed a while ago. It just makes sense. Like, okay, those were revealed a couple months ago. They honestly could have even been KC. But no, they're not in this case. So yeah, we're going to have to keep waiting. But don't worry, guys. It can only get better from here. I just don't know why they just stopped the momentum they had going from the last couple cases. Like, they completely halt everything they had going for them and throw an absolute dud of a case in the middle of the year like this. Granted, it's scheduled for April. But man, April, spring, like, you think people are buying like for, I don't know, maybe, I guess Easter is actually earlier this year. Easter is March 31st. Interesting. But yeah, I mean, you had Case D, 3 new releases, fantastic. Case E, only 1 new release, but the Wingo in there and Todd Marcus is in there as well. So yeah, just a little disappointing overall. We will be back though next month, March 1st, with the reveal of Case G. And yeah, like I said, everything goes up from here, guys. I can't say anything more, but yeah, I mean, it's going to be a good year nonetheless. I think, see, I knew like GRC was coming, but I didn't know what it was going to be. And let me just say, now that I know what it is in full, I can say with confidence 2024 is going to be a banger of a year Will it be as good as 2023 with all those new cars on the road releases plus breaker bogs? I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, as per usual, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you tomorrow for the review.